Alpine's Hemp Company. Gummies, seltzers, syrups, and more. Treat yourself to the best.
Good evening and welcome into the Tuesday, April 28th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news tonight, the Burke County Board of Education voted on Monday to relocate students from the district's alternative school, Hallyburton Academy, to an independent wing of Draughn High School. The measure was approved by a 4-3 vote. Monday's vote came after more than a month of public discussion regarding the issue. According to a published report, some of the discussion centered around misinformation and confusion that circulated following a joint staff meeting between Draughn and Hallyburton faculty on March 5th. The relocation will occur in the next school year, 2026-2027, and will affect approximately 30 students. More information can be found by going to this story at WHKY.com. The Newton-Conover Schools superintendent visited the WHKY studios today and sat down for a conversation with Arianna Mack. They discussed multiple topics, including the merger of the Catawba County school systems.
As a superintendent, what do you take away from Monday night's vote of a 3-2?
Extreme disappointment. We were really hopeful that the commissioners would listen to all of the constituents and all of the community members that were speaking valid points that were against the merger, and we were just really hoping that they would listen and really understand where the community members, where the educators, and where the students were coming from in regards to the talk of the merger.
Is it over? Do we still need a state approval on this? What about that?
This is far from over. We are not done fighting. We are going to wait till it goes to the State Board of Education. That's the next step, and then we'll go from there. We are very hopeful that the State Board of Education will read the merger plan, being educators and taking the same oath that many of us other educators took, that they will ask questions and they will want the answers as well. That can only be done through a study.
Of course. And bring us up to date on all you know about the Conover school situation.
Right. So we found out back in late February that the developmental day license that are associated with the Conover school were no longer going to be renewed through the Department of the DHHS. And what that means is that DPI can no longer issue the funding that's associated with those licenses. So we are at stake for losing about $600,000 if that license is not reinstated. So we are going to have to really look at, what does that mean, for the Conover school losing over $500,000.
Of course. And what can we do about that being done?
Right. So right now we are currently advocating to legislation. We have really leaned on Senator Mark Hollow and Representative Mitchell Setzer to really help us, to get us in contact with people at the General Assembly, at DHHS, at anywhere that will listen to just the negative impact that it is going to have if changes or funding is cut from the Conover school, because this school serves some of our most sensitive population and is a very, it's a need for our students, it's a need for our district, and I describe it as a pot of gold. It is a great opportunity for these students to receive the resources, the therapy that they need, the services that they need, and it's just a place where they feel safe most of all.
Thanks, Arianna, and thanks to Dr. Shaw for taking the time to join us. A man is under arrest and facing attempted murder and arson charges after a house fire. He was arrested following a crash at a popular Catawba County campground. The initial incident happened around 2 a.m. Monday on Gate Key Court in Denver, North Carolina. Lincoln County Sheriff's deputies say part of a home was set on fire on purpose. The homeowner put out most of the flames with a fire extinguisher, stopping more damage. A woman told officers she had just argued with her boyfriend, 32-year-old Martavius Isabel of Charlotte. A short time later, she heard a loud noise and found the fire. Investigators say all 4 tires on her car had also been slashed and another car was taken. Deputies later spotted that vehicle and a chase followed into Catawba County. It ended when the car crashed at Balls Creek Campground. Isabel was arrested after a short foot chase. Officials say he later confessed, and video shows him buying a gas can before the fire. 4 people were inside the home at the time. Isabel now faces multiple charges, including 4 counts of attempted first-degree murder and arson. In today's crime report, a woman already charged with sex offenses is now charged with kidnapping. In local sports, Jason Savage has news from area colleges and the Hickory Crawdads, who, by the way, remain in first place. In Community Focus, we'll have the latest update from the Catawba County Library System. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on Channel 14.2, and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and 10 o'clock on our Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.